Don't miss CCGCastle.com, best place for Pokemon trading card game. You can find singles for standard, legacy or expanded format, sealed products like booster box, teams, team decks. With TCG Center 5 code, you will get 5% discount on your purchase. Check video description or visit CCG Castle. Hello and welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. Today we're looking at another deck for the standard format, and this time we have also another Mega Evolution deck in a series. So this time I'm looking to play Mega Audino EX. So it's a 220 HP colorless type Pokemon with Magical Symphony, 110 damage for 3 colorless energy, and it says if you play supporter card from your hand during this turn, this attack can dazzle 50 more damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon, and you don't apply weakness and resistance for the benched Pokemons. I mean, who these days have a weakness on colorless type? I mean, probably no one. Mega Audino, yeah, definitely not bad card. It has weakness on the fighting Pokemon, so it's not a big deal. I will show you why. Even those fighting Pokemon are very popular. We have Hawlucha, we have Zygarde, we have Garchomp, what else we have? Machamp, Lucario, also in expanded Landorus EX, so we have Gallade. A lot of fighting Pokemons were actually strong, but we also have Altaria with Evolution, Delta, and Clear Humming, which says that each of your colorless Pokemon has no weakness, so say goodbye to weakness with Altaria. So if you want to play Mega Audino as the main attacker, you need to have backup attacker, and it's always good to take Lugia, because with the pressure and resistance onto the fighting, we can reduce the damage for the 40 damage that fighting Pokemons can do to you, and it can actually be a good block in the early game until you manage to set up. And it also, with the Intensifying Burn, you can hit for 60 plus 60 more damage. So since the Mega Audino and Lugia both requires the colorless energies to attack, the same as the Altaria, but it's just here for the support, same as the Shaman for the draw, I decided to play Aromatisse with the Fairy Transfer, because I can actually remove energies from one Pokemon to the other, and also use that Max Potion so I can heal all of my damage from my Pokemon, then I can discard the energy cards. Pretty much 15 Pokemons in total, 35 trainer cards, and 10 energies. Only 10 energies sounds a little bit clunky, but yeah, I mean, when you play 15 Pokemons and there is just no too much space for other stuff. So from the item cards, as you can see, Pokemon's right here, the line of 3 Audino and Mega Audino, 1 Lugia, 2 Shames EX for the setup, 1 line of the Swablu and Altaria, and 2 Spritzes and Aromatisse. From the trainer cards, I'm running 3 Acrobikes. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Put one of them into your hand, discard the other one, 2 Max Potions that can actually help me to heal the damage with Aromatisse, 2 copies of Mega Turbos, so I can put back my energies, fairy energies with my Mega Turbo onto my Mega Pokemon. Secret Dash ×1, I can shuffle 5 of my Pokemons from my discard pile into my deck, definitely good card. Trainer's Mail ×3, Ultra Ball ×4, same as the Versus Seekers. From supporter cards, I'm running 1 copy of AZ, which can help me to remove Shaman from play, also Mega Audino with the damage, just in case I don't have Max Potion. Also, a copy of Hexmaniac is good, because the more supporter cards I have, the more and better chances to beat your opponent by sniping on the bench, and actually Hexmaniac can help me to do that also against the Ninja Break, because I can just shut down that with Ninja abilities, also Probat abilities, pretty much any other ability card. Copy of Lysander, 2 N and 4 Sycamore for draw. Also 1 copy of Xerosic is definitely good, as I mentioned earlier, just for the Audino. 3 copies of Fairy Garden for the Free Retreat, 3 Spiritlings, 4 double colorless energies, and 6 fairy energies in total. So 60 cards in total, as you can see right here. Definitely interesting deck list. Before I go to the deck test, if you're looking for any of these cards, you can find them on CCGCastle.com. So basically, if you're looking for them, check that CCGCastle.com in my video description. By typing TCG Center 5 code, you will also get 5% discount on your purchase. So yeah, right now when we take a closer look on this deck list, let's go to play some games so you can actually see it in the real action. Alright, so the game number 2, I'm starting with my Shaman EX, and that's not the card I'm looking to start with it. The worst possible start is to go with the Shaman EX. And even worst, I play against Garchomp, so it's going to be very hard to beat a weakness right here, but I can try to set up my Altaria, and with the Altaria I can actually shut out that weakness that my opponent have, but again, Garchomp with 2 energies can hit for 160 damage your EX Pokemons, and that's just way too strong. There's a Karina for carving, so he can even use his carving as a wall in the front, which is even worse, because that carving can do a lot of head edge to me. And a rare candy. Alright, so it's going to be Garchomp turn 2, that's for sure. And actually this might be a very fast game. Triple Professor Sycamore. Come on, give me one more Professor Sycamore. I would like to see one more Professor Sycamore. Yeah, I guess I just want to take one of my Ultra Balls and discard 2 of my Professor Sycamore so I can get maybe Swablu for Altaria, so that's the most important thing I'm looking right now. Sycamore for 7. Alright, there's a Audino, there's a Lugia, there's also Acrobike. Acrobike for Secret Ash, and yeah, I guess I don't need Secret Ash. Or maybe it's better to grab that Secret Ash in my opinion. To put back that Mega Audino into deck. Trainer's Mail for AZ. I already played supporter card, so I'm looking forward to grab that Ultra Ball. Yet again, Ultra Ball for Xerosic and Mega Audino for Shaymin-EX. I guess that one energy will go down to the Shaymin so I can Sky Return. Shaymin for 6 cards. What can I find right here? Mega Audino. But can I find maybe Spirit Link? Yes, there's a Spirit Link. I guess not that bad. I still don't have Altaria, but I hope that for the next turn I can get one. So I will promote my Lugia in front because it's the only non-EX attacker and it can actually survive the Garchomp attack because it also have resistance and will reduce the damage for 20 from the Garchomp, so I can actually have minus 40. And there's a Gabite, and I also saw that rare candy in my opponent's hand with that Karina, so I would assume that he had one Garchomp in his hand. So there's a rare candy for the Garchomp, at least that Focus Sash is not be able to apply it on his Garchomp. And also Carbon Break, which is very interesting to see in the Garchomp deck. Why would you play Carbon Break when Garchomp by itself it's a very fast and powerful card by itself? Alright, for the next turn I have double Chorus Energy in my hand, so also have that N, but I don't know if it's smart to attach DC. It really depends. It really depends on what my opponent have. Also that N is very clunky to play because if my opponent don't have supporter card, I can just give him a fresh hand of 6 cards and that can actually help him more than it can actually help me. And there's a Bird's Observation for 4 cards, so he actually have one of his supporter cards. Very interesting thing is that I'm already down to the 26 cards compared to my opponent who is down to the 40 cards. And there's a Turbo Assault for only 40 damage, so I can be very safe in the front with my Lugia. So I'm looking forward to attach one energy onto my Audino and go with a N. Alright, so I hit that another Audino and Mega Audino, but I also hit that Altaria, so no more I have weakness, which is very good. And I can even play my Max Potion, but I guess I can survive one more turn, only if my opponent decide to go with the Bite Off, but I hope he don't want to do that. If he goes with the Bite Off, then again I can survive because I can reduce the damage for 40 actually. I totally forget about that. Oh, even, yeah, I mean it will be 100 with the strong energy, but it will be actually 40 with 60 because I can reduce the 40 damage. So he needs one more strong energy or maybe, yeah, strong energy or just Muscle Band. So far so good. I have Max Potion that I can heal the damage from my Lugia. I also have AZ that I can remove my Shaymin from play. There's a Focus Sash. But the bad thing is that I don't have Aromatisse and I cannot fair transfer my energies from Lugia, for example, to my Mega Audino. But I have Mega Audino and maybe I can hit that Mega Turbo. So I have a lot of options to knock out this Garchomp, but this second Garchomp actually is a problem. And there's a bite off, so I'm going down to the 100. So Lugia is very good tank right here. It do its job. So there's a max potion, and this is going to be AZ onto the Shaymin. So I'm looking for a Fairy Garden, 2 energy cards, and maybe Ultra Ball. Up, none of this I get. So there's a Trainer's Mail for a Fairy Garden. Well, I can use that for the next turn. Who will get double color synergy? That's a very good question. I decide to go with my Audino. I cannot play my Mega Turbo or anything else, so it will be just a pass turn again. So I'm playing very like a chess battle right here. I need to be very cautious because I have weakness. The good thing is that it's hard to knock out even Altaria because it's 90 HP and it have resistance minus 20 onto the fighting Pokemon, so this Garchomp cannot one-hit knock out my Altaria, which is definitely very good. Again, for the next turn I have that Fairy Garden and Spritzy, so I can also go with my Versus Seeker for Professor Sycamore, and I can actually hit that Aromatisse energy card. Use Fairy Transfer to move Lugia down to my bench, knock out his active Garchomp, and spread 30 damage to his benched Garchomp. And then again, I'm just looking forward for that Hex Maniac to shut down that Carbon Break ability and to one-hit him knockout and in theory, maybe even try to finish this game. So he discard Z-Guard and Sheen with the Battle Compressor. And I see that Lysander, alright, not a big deal. The only Pokemon that he can actually knock out is just a single Audino EX because a weakness does not apply right here, so let's see who will try to promote in the front. Maybe he decided to go with my Mega Audino, which is actually even better because I can survive, but he would probably go with just a regular Audino. Yes, it is. So that's the case. So he can actually grab another Carbink, maybe with a safeguard. Who knows? We shall see that. So yeah, Baito for 180. Unfortunately, I was not able to survive that. That strong energy was just way too much. And he took that Stadium card. Alright. So what can I top deck? Xiao, another Mega Turbo. So yeah, I'm looking forward just to go with my N. I mean, I will also end my opponent down to 4 cards, but I just need a single energy card, and I hope I can get single energy card. I know that I'm running only 6 Fairy Energies, that's what I'm looking to say. But again, this is just ridiculous. I was not able to hit a single energy card, and I'm in huge trouble. I'm in definitely huge trouble. Without energy cards, wow, he can do a lot of damage right here. This is probably even to be a knockout with another strong energy, and maybe muscle band. I didn't expect that. I was expecting to get 1 energy, attached it to my Audino, and just go, yeah, straight away. That's 220, that's the knockout, so there's no chance that I can actually get back in this game. No, there's no chance. And it's Lysander for Shaymin actually. Wow, I'm kind of impressed right here. I'm kind of impressed. 160, 180, 200, 220. Why would you go for Shaymin if you can just go straight away for that Mega Audino? I just don't know. I can't complain. I mean, I just cannot complain. I can end my opponent down to 2 cards and try to find another way to get energy cards. There's a Audino and there's another Spritzy, so I'm going to bench both of them. And I will go with my N again, so I hope this time I can actually get energy card and end my opponent down to 2. So there is energy card and a spirit link, so maybe I can even hit that stadium card, which is very, very important. No, just a N, so I can use it for the next turn. Alright, so at least I can knock out his active Garchomp, who actually set me a lot of problems, and put 30 damage to the active one, so the active one will not be affected with that Focus Sash anymore. Yeah, I mean, my opponent is down to 2 cards, and it's very difficult for him if he don't have pretty much Lysander or any kind of supporter card or something like that to knock me out. He already played 2 Lysanders, so he decided to go with the Carving in the front. Carving Break can actually, with 1 energy, use that Diamond Gift and charge 2 energies to one of your benched Pokemon. So luckily I have that Lysander, so I can actually turn off this game into my position. And I can also try to start to charge my Lugia, so I can knock out this Carving if I cannot find Hexmaniac. But yeah, so far so good for me. I have that Lysander, so I can just Lysander my opponent Garchomp, knock it out. Maybe even spread 50 damage to one of his Pokemon. So there's a Versus Seeker for Professor's Birch Observation. Alright, can he hit Tails? No, he hit the head, so he can get 7 cards instead of the 4. Turn before, if I was just able to get that energy card, whole different story would happen. But I was not able, and right now I'm down to 5 prizes, my opponent down to 2, but maybe even that was the better because he's now to the 2 cards. After I'm able to knock out next turn his Garchomp on the bench, he don't have anymore a strong attacker who can actually grab 2 prizes easily. Carving Break is not that good. That Focus Sash is not applying anymore, so yeah, definitely I have a lot of options. There's another Gable, well, that can be actually a problem, but I still have that N in my hand, but I cannot use it yet. The question is, who is going to take 2 energy cards? If he can hit another Rare Candy or Korrina for another Garchomp, then this can be pretty much GG. But again, he still needs those energy cards. So there is another Aromatisse and another Mega Audino for myself. And a Lysander, so I will say goodbye to my opponent Garchomp with the Magical Symphony. And 50 damage will go down to Gable. Alright, not bad. So for the next turn, all I really need is one single Fairy Energy, so I can attach it to my Lugia and actually try to knock out his Carving Break in the front. I mean, I will not be able to knock him out because he's 110 HP, but 2 attacks will be enough. And again, I can reduce 40 damage with my Lugia because I also have that resistance. Oh, there's a Korrina. There's a Korrina and there's a Garchomp and probably a Rare Candy, so I don't have a chance to hit that Lysander, that's for sure. And a Rare Candy, alright. Maybe even better is if I can hit Max Potion. Yeah, Max Potion is a pretty good card. If I can somehow knock out his Garchomp, that would be great, but there is no possible combination that I can actually do to knock him out next turn. I mean, I need to go with my Lugia in front, that's for sure. But if I want to retreat, I also need that Fairy Garden, so there is also one more energy onto the Carving Break, so he's going to hit me for the 60... Oh, no, Diamond Gift, but why would you attach one more energy? Alright, I still can N. I can still use my N. Very interesting, there's a Mega Turbo, but not a single energy in my discard pile, so this is going to be a N, and there's a Max Potion, and I can actually retreat onto my Lugia. And again, I can use Max Potion to heal all of my damage. Then I can play Mega Turbo to attach one of my energies onto the Audino, use Fairy Transfer, so I can transfer the energies from the Audino to the Lugia. And then again, he can hit me for 120, minus 40, that's 80. And how many energies he have in his discard pile? 2 of them. So yeah, I don't have nothing to lose. I need to go with Intensifying Burn, hit for 60. Next turn, maybe try to get a knockout. I mean, I'm for now safe. If you want to play that Diamond Gift, he cannot hit me for nothing. There's a Trainer's Mail. What can he find with the Trainer's Mail? Oh, if I can just hit that Hex Maniac, that would be great. But again, with the Hex, I'm in trouble. I don't know what I actually need. Both Max Potion in my discard pile. No chance to get a Lysander. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe if my only chance that I can win this is if my opponent do a misplay right here by retreat his Carving Break into the Garchomp. I mean, that's the only thing that I can actually knock out his Garchomp. There's no another way to do that. Alright, Starling Megaphone, not a big deal. I mean, he can discard my Spiritlings. Yeah, I also played at Zero Seek. 2 of my Ns played, so I cannot even play my N. 3 of 4 Sycamores played. 3 of 3 Acrobikes and Trainer's Mails. Yeah. There's Battle Compressor for my opponent. If I can hit top deck, maybe Stadium card, so I can actually get rid of that Fighting Center, and maybe after that Hex Maniac. Well, there is then maybe chance to win. So he's down to the 50. Yeah, Power Gem, and that's the problem. I have 20 damage on my Lugia. There's a Hex Maniac actually, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Next turn, that Garchomp can knock me out, that's for sure. But then I'm just losing all of my energy cards. And the good question is, how many energies do I have left? I have 1 double Colress, 1 double Colress energy, and 2 Fairy energies somewhere in the deck. Alright. Alright, let's just go with Intensifying Burn. I have that Mega Turbo in my hand, so I can actually win this if I can hit energy card, and if my opponent cannot hit. Yes, there's a double Colress energy, so there's a good chance that I can actually win this at the end. If you have versus Secret for Lysander, it's GG for me, but if you don't have versus Secret for Lysander, then I have victory because he can knock me out, and I have the double Colress energy in my hand, and it's pretty much enough for the knockout. I have 110 damage in my pocket, enough to knock out that Garchomp. Even if he tried to play maybe even Carving on the bench, not a big deal. I have Hex Maniac ready, so I can just shut down that Safeguard. And there's a Bite Off, so he cannot even knock me out. He can hit me for 100, and I can just retreat and finish this. Oh boy, that was actually a pretty damn good battle. I was a little scared at the beginning, but at the end, I actually managed to beat Garchomp. I actually managed to beat that weakness. So I hope you guys enjoy watching it. So yeah, as you can see, it's actually possible to beat even weakness with that Altaria in this Colress deck. So Altaria is definitely MVP. If you ask me, Altaria helped me a lot in this game. Without Altaria, I would not be able to win this because that card would just smash me for that weakness. Yeah, Altaria and Lugia, they're both good cards as a tech in this deck because they just do the great job against fighting Pokemon. So yeah, once again, thank you guys for watching it. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you already didn't for more future videos. Let me know what you think about this deck in the comments below. Once again, I hope you enjoy watching it. Also, if you're looking for any of these cards, you can find them right here. You can find right here the deck list in my video description. You can find a link for the CCGCastle.com where you can actually try to buy some cards if you find them for very nice prices. And also with the TCG Center 5 code, you can get 5% discount on your first purchase. So don't miss that opportunity to get also discount on your purchase. So yeah, if you have any questions, don't forget to leave comments below or just send me a message. You can also like me on the Facebook and Twitter. And yeah, that was pretty much all. So till the next time, have a nice day. See you in the next video and goodbye.